Namaste. Good morning. Let's begin. Sit comfortably. Gently close your eyes. Keep your back straight. Relax your shoulders. Connect with your breath. Visualize Bhagwan Vishnu in front of your eyes. We'll begin with the invocation Shlokas. We'll chant together. Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannabadanam Dhyayet Sarvavignopaşantaye Narayanan Namaskritya Naran Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Yasyatviradavaktradyāv Parishadyav Parashatam Vignam Nignanti Satatam Vishvaksenam Tamashraye Vyasam Vasishthanaptaram Shaktev Pautramakalmasham Parasharatmajam Bande Shukatatam Taponidhim Vyasaya Vishnurupaya Vyasarupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidhaye Vasisthaya Namo Namaha Avikaraya Shuddhaya Nityaya Paramatmane Sadaikaruparupaya Vishnave Sarvajishnave Yasya Smaranamatreణ Janma Samsara Bandhanat Vimuchyate Namastasmai Vishnave Prabhavishnave Om Namo Vishnave Prabhavishnave. We'll revise the shlokas from Tuesday. Shri Bhishma Uvacha Jagat Prabhum Devadevam Anantam Purushottamam Stuvan Nama Sahasrena Purushas Satatottitaha Tameva Charchayan Nityam Bhaktya Purushamavvyayam Dhyayan Stuvan Namasyanscha Yajamanastameva cha Anadinidhanam Vishnum Sarvalokαμaheshwaram Lokadhyaksham Stuvan Nityam Sarvadukhadiko Bhavet. So we have completed till 12. So today we will start 13, 14 and 15. Brahmanyam Brahmanyam. There is a half n. Brahmanyam. Sarva, Sarva, Dharmagnyam. Dharmagnyam. This is Nya. Dharmagnyam. Dharmagnyam. Mahapranadha. Brahmanyam Sarvadharmanyam. Lokanam. Lokanam. Kirti. Kirti. This is Dirgha. Kirti. Bardhanam. Bardhanam. Dha Mahaprana. Lokanam Kirti Bardhanam. Lokanatham. Lokanatham. Tha Mahaprana. Lokanatham. Mahad Bhutam. There is a half dha followed by full Mahaprana bha. Mahad Bhutam. Mahad Bhutam. Sarva Bhuta. Sarva Bhuta. Mahaprana bha. And this is Bhuta. Sarva Bhuta. Bhavot Bhavam. Bhavot Bhavam. So as you can see, there are multiple bha, Mahaprana bha. Mahat Bhutam Sarva Bhuta Bhavot Bhavam. Bhavot Bhavam. So here the attributes of Bhagwan are continuing. So first is Brahmanyam. Brahmanyam. The word Brahma, Brahma refers to, it has multiple meanings depending on the context. Brahma here it refers to Vedas. So one who is the protector of Vedas. Brahmanyam. The other meaning is one who is worshipped by noble people. Brahmanas. Brahmanas here refers to noble or pious people, devoted people. So worshipped by Brahmanas. Such is the attribute that is explained here with respect to Bhagwan. Then Sarva Dharmagnyam. Sarva Dharmagnyam. Dharma, Sarva Dharma, one who is the knower of all dharmas. The word Nya, when we add it, it refers to knowledge, right? Jnana. So Sarva Dharmagnyam means one who is the knower or one who has the knowledge of all the dharmas. Lokanam Kirti Vardhanam. Kirti refers to fame, reputation, popularity. Kirti Vardhanam, one who bestows popularity, fame to all people. Lokanatham. Lokanatham, here he is the Natha or the supreme of all the lokas, the supreme Brahman. Mahadbhutam Sarva Bhuta Bhavotbhavam. He is the supreme Brahman, the supreme reality from whom Sarva Bhuta Bhavotbhavam, from whom all beings manifested. So the cycle of unmanifest to manifest, and then from manifest back to unmanifest, this is a cycle that keeps repeating. So in our Shastras, time is not a linear principle, it is a cyclical principle. So unmanifest to manifest, then manifest to unmanifest. So that is the sequence of Srishti, Sthiti and Laya. Srishti refers to creation, Sthiti refers to protection or maintenance, and then Srishti, Sthiti, Laya. Laya refers to dissolution. It is not destruction. It's not like something is destroyed. Here the creation is dissolved and it goes back into the unmanifest state. Let us chant, repeat after me. Brahmanyam Sarvadharmagnyam. Brahmanyam Sarvadharmagnyam. Brahmanyam Sarvadharmagnyam. Lokanam Kirtivardhanam. Lokanam Kirtivardhanam. Lokanam Kirtivardhanam. Lokanatham Mahadbhutam. Lokanatham Mahadbhutam. लोकनाथं महद्भूतं सर्वभूतभवोद्भवम् सर्वभूतभवोद्भवम् सर्वभूतभवोद्भवम्. First line. ब्रह्मण्यं सर्वधर्मज्ञं लोकानां कीर्तिवर्धनम् ब्रह्मण्यं सर्वधर्मज्ञं लोकानां कीर्तिवर्धनम् ब्रह्मण्यं सर्वधर्मज्ञं लोकानां कीर्तिवर्धनम् लोकनाथं महद्भूतं सर्वभूतभवोद्भवम् लोकनाथं महद्भूतं सर्वभूतभवोद्भवम् लोकनाथं महद्भूतं सर्वभूतभवोद्भवम्. Complete shloka 3 times. ब्रह्मण्यं सर्वधर्मज्ञं लोकानां कीर्तिवर्धनम् लोकनाथं महद्भूतं सर्वभूतभवोद्भवम् ब्रह्मण्यं सर्वधर्मज्ञं लोकानां कीर्तिवर्धनम् लोकनाथं महद्भूतं सर्वभूतभवोद्भवम् ब्रह्मण्यं सर्वधर्मज्ञं लोकानां कीर्तिवर्धनम् लोकनाथं महद्भूतं सर्वभूतभवोद्भवम्. So every letter, the pronunciation should be really clear. When we say sarva, it is the R should be heard clearly. It is not sarva, sarva, sarva. The V should be audible, and the R also sarva. Next shloka. Esha, esha, esha me sarva dharmanam. Esha me sarva dharmanam. So the mahaprana, dharmanam, dharmo, dharmo, dhika, dharmodhika. So avagraha chinna we don't chant. Dharmodhika, dha mahaprana here, dhi also mahaprana here. Dharmodhika tamomataha, tamomataha. Esha me sarvadharmanam dharmodhikatamo mataha, dharmodhikatamo mataha. Yad bhaktya, there is a half the and a full bha. Yad bhaktya, yad bhaktya, pundarikaksham, pundarikaksham. So here ri dirgha pundari kaksham. This is ksha, kaksham. Pundarikaksham stavai, stavai rar. There is a r followed by half r. Stavairar, stavairar chennaraha, stavairar chennaraha sada. Visarga followed by sa. So we say stavairar chennaras sada. Stavairar chennaras sada. So when you're seeing in English, stavairar, just a millisecond pause. Stavairar chennaras sada. Chennaras sada. Yad bhaktya pundarikaksham stavairar chennaras sada. So here the one of the questions, if you remember, Yudhishthira asked among the 6 questions, which is the supreme dharma among all the dharmas? That was one of his questions. And here the answer is given by Bhishmacharya. Esha me sarva dharmanam. Among all the dharmas, Esha, this dharma is the supreme. What is the dharma? The one who sings the praises of Bhagavan, sings the glories of Bhagavan. It's not singing, it's not only about singing, it is also about knowing. So, and worshipping the Lord in this manner, and this Lord is referred here as Pundari Kaksha. So, Pundari Kaksha here refers to the Lord who is within us in our heart center in the form of Antaryami, the form of uh, the Atman within, the consciousness within, which enlivens our entire body, mind, and intellect. That consciousness, that Bhagwan, resides in our heart center. So, heart doesn't mean the physical, the gross heart. It is about the heart center, that is at the Sukshma level. So, worshipping that Lord by contemplating upon Him in our heart center, who shines in the heart, who enlivens our entire existence, right? So, to that God, we sing His glories, we sing His thousand namas with devotion. That is why it's mentioned bhaktya, with devotion. That is the dharma which is the supreme. So, here devotion is highlighted as the supreme dharma among all the other dharmas. Let us chant. एष मे सर्वधर्माणाम् एष मे सर्वधर्माणाम् एष मे सर्वधर्माणाम् धर्मोऽधिकतमो मतः धर्मोऽधिकतमो मतः धर्मोऽधिकतमो मतः यद्भक्त्या पुण्डरीकाक्षम् यद्भक्त्या पुण्डरीकाक्षम् यद्भक्त्या पुण्डरीकाक्षम् स्तवैरर्चेन्नरः सदा स्तवैरर्चेन्नरः सदा स्तवैरर्चेन्नरः सदा. First line. एष मे सर्वधर्माणाम् धर्मोऽधिकतमो मतः एष मे सर्वधर्माणाम् धर्मोऽधिकतमो मतः एष मे सर्वधर्माणाम् धर्मोऽधिकतमो मतः यद्भक्त्या पुण्डरीकाक्षम् स्तवैरर्चेन्नरः सदा यद्भक्त्या पुण्डरीकाक्षम् स्तवैरर्चेन्नरः सदा यद्भक्त्या पुण्डरीकाक्षम् स्तवैरर्चेन्नरः सदा. Complete shloka. एष मे सर्वधर्माणाम् धर्मोऽधिकतमो मतः यद्भक्त्या पुण्डरीकाक्षम् स्तवैरर्चेन्नरः सदा एष मे सर्वधर्माणाम् धर्मोऽधिकतमो मतः यद्भक्त्या पुण्डरीकाक्षम् स्तवैरर्चेन्नरः सदा एष मे सर्वधर्माणाम् धर्मोऽधिकतमो मतः यद्भक्त्या पुण्डरीकाक्षम् स्तवैरर्चेन्नरः सदा. So when we focus on each and every letter and chant, it requires a lot of focus and attention. We can't chant without concentrating our mind. So as you can see, chanting a long stotra like Vishnu Sahasranama, it requires a lot of focus and attention. So that's how we build our focus and attention. So when we are talking of reduced attention span in today's times, chanting is one of the best ways to improve our attention span. Shloka number 15. Paramam, paramam yo, paramam yo, mahattejaha, mahattejaha. There is a half the and a full te. So stress on that half the. Mahattejaha. Visarga followed by paramam pa. So when we are chanting, we say paramam yo mahattejaf paramam. Tejaf paramam, paramam yo mahattapaha. Again, half the mahattapaha. Paramam yo mahattapaha. Paramam yo, paramam yo mahat brahma, mahat brahma. There is a half the and a full b. Mahat brahma. Paramam yaf parayanam. Yaha visarga, then followed by pa. So we say paramam yaf parayanam. So as you can see, the word paramam repeats 4 times here, which means paramam refers to supreme, that supreme Lord. So this shloka 15, it is a part of a sentence that continues until 18. So we are only taken 15 shloka here, but the meaning continues where we are talking about referencing Bhagavan, and that continues till shloka number 18. So that one who is that supreme, Mahat Tejaha, the one who is the greatest light. So when we talk about whether the tube light or bulb or the moon or the sun is the brightest, no, Bhagavan is the brightest because he's the one who enlivens all these other light giving sources. So Mahat Tejaha, Paramam, Paramam Yo Mahattapaha. Here he is the one who mandates, or who is the Lord of every order that we see in this world, be it the physical order, biological order, physiological order, whatever is happening within our own body. Everything, the every single order, that is every single laws that we see in this world, it is all mandated, governed by Bhagavan himself. Paramam Yo Mahat Brahma. He is the one who is the supreme infinite. There is no beginning, there is no end. He is the infinite, he is the endless. Paramam Yaf Parayanam. Parayanam. Ayanam means it refers to two meanings. One is the journey, the path. When we say Ramayanam, it is the journey of Bhagwan Rama. So Ayanam refers to the journey or the path that we undertake. Also, Parayanam refers to the ultimate end goal. What is it that all of us are working towards? What is our ultimate end goal? That is also Bhagwan himself. So when we talk about this ultimate end goal, we need to understand the stages that we go through in terms of our connection with Bhagavan. So this is explained very beautifully. One of the most important shlokas in Bhagavad Gita. This comes in chapter 7, shloka number 16. Chaturvida bhajante mam jana sukruti arto jignyasurartharthi jnani cha bharatarshabha. So in this shloka, Bhagavan Krishna says to Arjuna that in this world there are 4 different types of devotees. And these 4 different types of devotees, if you understand what their nature, what their characteristics are, it refers to a path that all of us go through. We start with the devotion starts at the level of Artha, and then Artharthi, and then we move towards Jignasu, and then we ultimately move towards Jnani. That is the ultimate end goal, the Parayanam that is referred in this shloka. So who are these 4 different types of Bhaktas? So here I've just given a short comparison, but this topic in itself is huge. A lot of discussions are are made in relation to these four types of bhaktas. So, Artha Bhakta is someone who seeks the refuge of God, refuge of Bhagwan only when at times of distress, when there is a lot of crisis happening, when there is fear, there is sadness, grief, sorrow. Only during those times, illness, and particularly when there is an illness, then and it is not getting cured, then people um, connect with Bhagwan more during that particular time, right? So this the main goal here is that they want to get rid of suffering. They want to get relief from the pain, the illness, physical or mental illness, any sort of fear or danger. So in this is their goal, and the means is Ishvara in this case. They want to take the help of Ishvara so that they can get relief from their suffering. This is called as Artha Bhakti, when we connect to Bhagwan only at times of distress. Um, this is the first level, and this is, Bhagwan says, it is perfectly fine. This is also an acceptable form of devotion. It is a noble beginning that we have somebody to rely upon at times of distress. That in itself is a huge comfort. We then move on to Artharthi Bhakta. Artharthi Bhakti is something when it is more of a desire driven bhakti. It is more transaction oriented. Okay, I want to get 99%. So if you fulfill this wish, then I will go 108 times around the temple, right? These are some of the transactions that we do. We will break so many coconuts, right? It is very much transactional in nature when we are seeking certain fulfillment of either desires or certain goals that we want to achieve, be it relationship goals or security goals, career goals, any sort of worldly material goals. So when we, again, the goal is the attainment of these worldly material goals, and the means is we are using Ishvara as a means to give these desired results. Again, this is also a completely okay. It's not nothing wrong in adopting this form of bhakti. But these are all the initial stages. So we connect with Bhagwan, especially as children, we would most likely be in this Artharthi Bhakti stage where it is more transactional in nature. But eventually, all of us will move towards the third stage, which is called as the Jignasu Bhakti. Jignasu Bhaktas, their main goal is understanding what is happening, understanding God, understanding life. They seek knowledge. They want to understand the different workings of this world. So they have experienced worldly pursuits, they have understood the limitations of worldly pursuits, and then they come to a stage where they want to understand more about life. So here the focus shifts from fulfilling desires or removal of distress to knowledge centered. So here the focus is completely on knowledge, understanding the truth. So no other goals matter here. And how they pursue this goal through a religious and disciplined life. This is what we are mainly focusing in our Gita sessions on Sunday, where we speak extensively about the different stages one goes through, starting from Karma Yoga, then proceeding to Upasana and devotion, and then ultimately towards knowledge. And what are the qualifications that one needs to proceed down this path? What is the preparation needed? What is the yogyata that one needs to acquire in this process? So this is what a Jignasu Bhakta focuses on. And finally, the fourth stage is called as the Jnani Bhakta. Jnani Bhakta is the wise devotee. He has already understood the true nature of Bhagwan. And here he connects to Bhagwan not for any gain, any material gain, or even spiritual knowledge, because he has already understood the true nature. So here the goal is there's no pursuit of any goal here. The process itself is the goal, the constant contemplation, devotion, and worship more from arising more from understanding Bhagwan, right? Having understood Bhagwan, the worship happens rather than the fulfilling any particular need. So this is the fourth stage, which is the Jnani Bhakta. Very rare. Um, the fact that some of you are attending these sessions, or you might be attending other discourses, it shows that the progression is being made from one stage to another. So this is how we progress in our path of devotion. And this is what is highlighted in this particular shloka when we say Parayanam, the ultimate end goal. We progress through these 4 stages and we ultimately reach that end goal. Let us chant. Paramam yo mahattejah, Paramam yo mahattejah, Paramam yo mahattejah, Paramam yo mahattapah, Paramam yo mahattapah, Paramam yo mahattapah, Paramam yo mahatbrahma, Paramam yo mahatbrahma, Paramam yo mahatbrahma, Paramam yah parayanam, Paramam yah parayanam, Paramam yah parayanam. So here this is Mahat Brahma. It's not Brahma, it is Mahat Brahma. So be mindful of the Hrasva and the Dirgha. Let us chant the first line. Paramam yo mahattejah, Paramam yo mahattapah, Paramam yo mahattejah, Paramam yo mahattapah, Paramam yo mahattejah, Paramam yo mahattapah, Paramam yo mahatbrahma, Paramam yah parayanam, Paramam yo mahatbrahma, Paramam yah parayanam, Paramam yo mahatbrahma, Paramam yah parayanam. Let us chant the complete shloka 3 times. Paramam yo mahattejah, Paramam yo mahattapah, Paramam yo mahatbrahma, Paramam yah parayanam, Paramam yo mahattejah, Paramam yo mahattapah, Paramam yo mahatbrahma, Paramam yah parayanam, Paramam yo mahattejah, Paramam yo mahattapah, Paramam yo mahatbrahma, Paramam yah parayanam. Gently close your eyes. Let the vibrations of the chanting settle down. Bring your hands to Namaskara. Let us conclude with the closing prayer. Shri Rama Rama Rameti, Rame Rame Manorame, Sahasranama Tattulyam, Ramanama Varanane. Shri Rama Rama Rameti, Rame Rame Manorame, Sahasranama Tattulyam, Ramanama Varanane. Shri Rama Rama Rameti, Rame Rame Manorame, Sahasranama Tattulyam, Ramanama Varanane. Let us take the blessings of Bhagavan Vishnu. Gently open your eyes. Thank you for joining. We'll again continue tomorrow.
Thank you.